About a week ago, I had decided. I said, okay, I'm gonna start doing this thing where, okay, I'm gonna see how many steps if I can do 20,000 steps per day. Okay, start to see if I could do it. Right, I did it for 3 days. Out of the 3 days, I think that out of 2 of the days, I got the 20,000 steps, and then I did it for 4 days. And anyways, went 50-50 on those 4 days. I think 2 days I hit the 20,000 steps, and then the other 2 days I hit 16 or 17,000. And it's kind of funny because the following days afterwards, there was big fat fucking goose eggs. And it's kind of funny how that happens. It's really, really funny how that happens to me because it's like, oh, you start off with so much momentum and the ball's rolling and you're moving and you're grooving and you're getting stuff done. And then all of a sudden, you don't know. You just get smacked by a bus, and then you right back to fucking square one, where you're not doing what you said that you were going to do, and it doesn't matter. The hidden the number doesn't matter. Actually, it's the intention of actually doing it, and the intention of wanting to do it over any period of time. Because you really think about, or when I think about what does successful or what does winning mean and what does that look like for me, and that's what it is. It's doing some consistent work or doing some consistent things over a period of time. And that's been a tough one for me because I haven't been uh, rewarded. It seems the dopamine doesn't get there, or gets, I don't get the dopamine. And the reality of that is, once again, the longer that you can delay the dopamine, the more that it's gonna hit when it does hit. A really, really hard lesson for me to learn, but it's tough because I've started, especially with these videos. I've started making these videos and then I'll stop, and then I'll start, and then I'll stop, and then I'll start, and then I'll stop. And I always wonder when I'm gonna like just get to them. Well, just make them. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if anybody watches them or not. Like, or you're getting some money off of them or anything like that. Does it really matter, or does the intention behind it matter? Does the documentation matter? I think that one is more important than the other, and it's easy to lose sight of when you have other pressures and you have other stresses that are hounding at you on a daily basis. And this is something that you spend uh, a decent amount of time doing. You begin to question what you're doing with your time and whether certain things are productive. And I think that that is and once again, the wrong questions to ask. I think that uh, the work, what is this going to look like? What is this? I mean, and over years is the time period that you should put into perspective. But over X amount of time or over any period of time, what is it going to look like if I document this and keep track of my workouts and use this as a tool to understand some ideas that I have had a hard time with, especially technically growing, especially just with uh, life in general. So I have to take that all into account when I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I don't want to, man, fuck making these videos, man, or whatever. Whatever. It's always fucking something, dude. It's always fucking something, and it's frustrating because I stop, I get frustrated. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And the bottom line about it is the voice in my head that's like, oh, you don't need to do this, and uh, you can spend your time, or somebody actually telling me that actually, that's not going away. That's not going away. So being a loser is not, and it's not even being a loser. Lacking faith is not believing, is not continuing to do what you know that you should do and what is valuable to you, whether you're getting the monetary value from it or not. If you're getting intrinsic or I don't know, an inherent value from something, it's worth doing. But that's a lot easier said than done. It's a lot easier said than done. So, you know, maybe my brain will start to understand this concept and not wrestle with it so much, because yes, trying to do something to get out of it, that's like the conventional wisdom programming that you would think is to do something to get out of it. So, but is that always the best thing for? Is that always the best thing for you to think? Is that I'm just going to do something? I'm going to help my friend, or I'm going to transaction. If I do X, I will get Y, or if I do A, I will get B. Well, sometimes that's how life works. Sometimes it's not. So, and I'm okay with that. So, that's just about all I got. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws. Most importantly, live to fight another day.